Hi guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. It's been a long time. Several weeks, actually. I've been on holiday, and then the Trespasser DLC dropped for Dragon Age Inquisition, so I played this first. And now I'm back, and I've forgotten everything. Oh gosh. But yeah, in the last episode, Aloth joined us, and he's with us now. So's Ursus. And we are in the tavern now. Let's see what the people in the tavern have to say.
How do you do?
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn. The innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? Let's not go there right now. We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by way of a good meal today. Unless you're fond of cold porridge. I'm not looking for anyone to work with me. You only serve porridge? Yeah, that strikes me as a bit odd. Aloth looks at you and shakes his head quietly. What did I do? Did I step into the pie? Did I do something wrong? It isn't by choice, I assure you. We used to serve some of the finest meals in the Durwood. We've had a damnable run of luck, is all. It's been a bad season for the crops, and we're running low on supplies. But if it was a bad season for the crops, why oatmeal? Like porridge, of all the things. I sent Tenforth up north to stock up. Tenforth's our cook, you see? An artist with a good roast. But it's been days since he was supposed to return, and we haven't seen any sign of him. That's bad luck. I've only just taken over from the last owner myself. I don't know what I'll do if he doesn't turn up. Well, I could try to find him for you, I suppose. Really? Her face brightens. I'd be grateful to you if you did. He was travelling through the Vale Wood. It's probably nothing. Broken wheel, maybe. But I do worry. I just came from the Vale Wood. Why didn't I see him? You see him safely home, and I think everyone in here would sing you praise. Nobody much likes my porridge. Oh. I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Really? Well, let me see. The actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We get a lot of new faces in here, too. Few of them used to, I'll admit. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. He even left his poor hound behind. Oh no! That's the name. See? The Black Hound. It's still sitting upstairs pining after him. Poor old girl. Oh, don't leave your dog behind. Place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Well, clearly not if your cook is gone and you only serve porridge. Let me see what you have for sale. Aloth opens his mouth but seems to reconsider. Nothing for me, thanks. Okay. Of course, we're running a little short on goods these days, but we ought to have more soon. Yeah, that doesn't seem like much. Camping supplies. I have 4 of 4, so nope. I'm not sure I want beer. I'm not sure I need milk. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I don't think I need any of this. I mean, not that I know, but... Oh, you can get beds here as well. Okay. And hire help, which I can't because I can't afford it. Okay. No, I don't want to retrain. What did I do? Cancel the thing. What is that? From the party management screen, you can see what your allies are up to when they aren't in the party. If you assign them to adventures, you... Oh, so you can send your allies to places to do stuff. Okay. Learn something new. Maybe I can sell something. Can I sell something? Oh yeah, I got a lot of shit to sell. Lots and lots of shit. I think I don't need any of that. I'll sell all the things. Maybe I should keep 1 set of each. Where'd they go? Oh, probably in my people inventory. Yeah, okay. Okay, not gonna sell any of these. Can sell a few torches. And a few wolf pelts. I don't think I'll need those. Lockpicks I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep that stuff as well because I don't know, it might be important or useful at some point. Trade! Yes, I've got coin! I'm not poor anymore! Look at me being wealthy! Okay, that's all. Find Tinfith. Late for dinner. First I'm gonna look around. Hello. 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 Just idle blah blah. Okay. Hello. Lots of blah blah. Drunken person. And who are you then? Another fool come to answer Redrig's invitation. Our great lord and my sister ran out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she's now. Blazes, I need another drink. No, I don't think you need another drink. You'll find. Oh, what's happening? As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Hell yeah, I'm gonna reach out for the soul. You see a woman emptying her satchel into her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout the room, haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack, one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the warehouse. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen, anyone heading out on high tides. Less than an hour later, she watches her child disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. Oh, I'm so sorry, Selena Vetivo. I would like to talk to you, but it's probably just going to be more soul stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to poke around in your soul anymore. More souls to pick around? Strom Brightblade, what have you got to tell me? You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out each part as he speaks about it and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he's doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking towards the boys, talking about proper stance and how to most effectively hold a bow. A noise comes from the tree line near their practice venue, and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Losing the arrow, he wastes no time to quickly grab another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There's sudden, explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about his lousy shot. They stop talking, seeing him holding the bow and leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he loses this last arrow, which flies true and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing heart and lungs and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man, newfound respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. So... okay. I want to go upstairs. I want to see the dog. Show me the doggy. I want to see the doggy. Any game with a dog in it is a good game. That is a fact. I'm not making this up. What are you guys doing here? Can I talk to you? Yes. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else of worth in this town, says the woman from Theme. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Theme. Okay, not very informative. That must be one of the rooms. More souls! I have no idea what this is that I'm doing, but I'm enjoying it, so let's see what this soul has to say. You see a man soar through the air, hitting a nearby wall with a nauseating crunch. He doesn't get up. His attacker, a burly, clean-cut warrior with a carnivorous grin, turns and shoves his fist into the stomach of another assailant, removing another from the impromptu brawl. The bar is a whirlwind of elbows, knees, fists, and feet, with no end in sight, and he is in his element. In the corner, 3 smaller men speak quietly, throwing malicious glances at the larger man in the center. He breaks a chair over a tattooed head, cackling. The trio position themselves in 3 parts of the room, and with a terse knot they charge. Unfortunately for them, the man sees them coming. Something in his eyes burns brightly, and all 3 slump to the ground in an agony. That's all in their minds. The burly man bows to a room of the unconscious and incapacitated before sauntering out, off-key whistle trailing behind him. Alright, dude, I'm not gonna mess with you, that's for sure. Shane shakes Mulligan. What are you gonna say? You see an emaciated boy in chains, black holes for eyes, staring sightlessly at a wall. A man in a dark coat walks in, a scroll and an oddly shaped quill in his hand. The boy glances at him expressionless, a corpse waiting for animation. The man clucks at him, disapproval clear in his tone. The boy stands, limbs hanging. The man takes the quill and begins to write on the boy's chest, copying sharp, angular symbols from the scroll. The child doesn't flinch as the quill digs into his skin, drawing blood as it does. The wizard finishes with a flourish of barks, and barks some arcane command, setting the symbols to glow dully. The boy cries out, knees hitting the stone hard, his chest burning black and red. Finally, the glow disappears, leaving only hard black scars etched into his skin. He slumps sideways, twitching, eyes facing the back of his skull. The wizard grunts, kicking him in the leg on his way out. The boy lies on the floor until dawn, eyes still black like holes, the twitches going into convulsive shakes. I don't know what to make of this. It's creepy. Sela Ammon, what's your story? You see a long empty road cutting through 2 large crop fields. The air is silent and the land seems too still for early afternoon. This woman walks slowly on the road, leading a horse, curiously looking around. She seems to sense something wrong, but is unable to discern what it is. She stops, sniffing at the air, her nose high. Her brow crinkles and she casts about, looking for something. The air is clear, no clouds. She sniffs again, still looking around, confusion clouding her face, mouthing a single word. Fire? She looks out across the fields, her confusion turning to fear. She holds her nap to block the sun from her eyes and scans the fields again, not finding what she was looking for. She jumps onto her horseback, the fear quickly becoming panic. She kicks, sending the horse shooting down the path, which bends around some trees to where the farmhouse should be. She pulls up short, horror now in residence on her face, as she stares at the burned and charred mess that used to be her family's home. Tears well in her eyes as she kicks again, racing to the rubble. I'm sorry, Sela. I'm really sorry. There's the puppy. I found the puppy. This hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. The dog's tail thumps happily against the floorboards. I could use a good dog. Here, girl. The dog ears perk up. It trots over to you and barks happily. I have just found a dog. What can I do with the dog? kitty, grab the dog. What happens? I know. I have a dog following me around. This is the best. I am happy. I have a dog. Nothing can go wrong anymore. I have a bear, I have a dog, I have a cute elf. What can possibly go wrong? Nothing. Awesome. Alright, I think I talked to about everyone in here. But what about this soul stuff? That's creepy but kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Plong, 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 plong. And it's raining. Those are the people that I just brawled with, aren't they? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, they're just like normal townsfolk, blah blah. Oh no, that probably leads to the inn, doesn't it? Okay. Hello, fellow townspeople. Explore all the things. Why are you watching that house? That's very creepy. Crops are blighted. That town has had a remarkable streak of shit luck, hasn't it? Let's see what's in this house. Is it a kitty? It's a kitty! Oh, okay. Ophrah. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she's clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Hail and well met.
Finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? I just arrived in Gilded Vale. Thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? Master Udimas, by chance? I was. Why do you ask? You know Udima? Oh, why do you ask? My sister Calisca is traveling with one of the caravans. Oh no! Oh, that's Calisca's pregnant sister. Oh no, oh no! She sent a letter before she came. Said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She always was a tough one. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road. Or the caravan, perhaps. It's Master Dimas. I don't want to be the one telling her this, so... What to say? Oh, I hate this. I don't want to lie. I was with the caravan. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Ophrah covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. Oh, I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Calisca was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger, I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Oh. Calisca mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. I like Calisca, and I think Calisca would appreciate that. Ophrah looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. I'm worried about the baby. About the legacy? I told Calisca as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Redrick, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavour. With my Hereford gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home, too. I hoped Calisca could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollow-born. But she moved south to Ansluck Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now with Calisca's gone. Oh, I'm gonna help her. No, I'm not gonna do it for money, and I'm not gonna do it about time. I'm gonna help her. I'll find Ranga for you. Ooh, I've earned reputation. Yay! You will? Oh, God bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of... well, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Ansluck's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. Of course I will. Can I have your cat?
Greetings.
Any chance you could tell me a few things about Gilded Vale? What would you like to know? Tell me about the village. Let me think. We're farmers mostly. There's always been work and opportunity for people coming in from elsewhere. In the old days, at least. The Black Hammer Smithery's been here for a long time. That's Tuatana's place, south of the mill. And then there's the Black Hound, just a ways south of here. We've been there. I have to admit, I don't go out much anymore with that horrible tree out there. Things aren't like they used to be. I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't have any more questions. I'll be going. Yeah, I want to check out that tree again. See what it has to... Maybe I can look. Because he said that the spirit healer, soul healer, animancer person was on it, right? I have no idea where I'm going. I think I'm going that way. That way? That way? Oh! Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine, bead, wilting flowers and notes. Blah blah blah. Okay. Nope. Doesn't seem like I can do anything here at the moment. Okay. Then, what I will do right now is go wait, where's my journal? Well, I'm not gonna do that because that's probably gonna take a while. But this is close by, so I'm gonna find the cook. Except Valewood. I really like the music in this game. It's very atmospheric. Very nice. It's shitty weather. It's kind of like here. It's been raining here all day. Not very nice. I hear voices. My endurance is doing really bad. Maybe I should camp. Maybe I'm gonna camp. Camping, we lose 1 set of camping supplies. Do you want to camp here? Yes. Ooh, I should have done this earlier. You You sleep as restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like mouldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she's mere inches from your face. Creepy. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher! You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Yes, I remember that. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she's truly dead. Okay, quest updated, but I'm still gonna look for the... Hello? Attack this one. Go! Die, bitch. Yay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, this and this we don't need. Maybe you can wear that. That will look funny. Show me what you're wearing, Alice. I don't know, they don't do any stats, so I'm gonna keep the hood. It'll be fine. I hope that's not the cook. Please don't be the cook. We probably can't get up there, can we? No. Okay, never mind. Ooh. Oh. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops the ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? Get her, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Please help me get... I'm guessing that was 10th. Ooh, does the mage have area spells? Okay, no, not that one. There we go. Ah! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we'll see. What's that? Oh, well, we'll see. You attack them. You do the thing. Thing.
Hi?
That.
Let's have it!
Are you doing?
Show him how it's done! Show him how it's done! I'll teach you a lesson!
Yes, teacher.
I'll teach you a lesson!
You just blew up that guy.
Show him how it's done!
Armor.
Yes? These ones are in for a wallop!
You too, Bear? Why am I the only one doing stuff? Seriously. You beautiful people.
Ah!
Sheesh. Is she dead? She's dead. Okay. Good stuff. Yay. Loot. Oh, the bear can't loot. Always the same mistake. Loads of stuff. Dagger, axe. Blascom. What's that? A common sight in the Durwood, Blascom is fashioned from Sonreed liquor and the boiled sap from Glenfathan trees. It's known to lend a sense of heightened alertness to the user, though it leaves one feeling worn and lethargic once it wears off. Alcohol. Lockpicks. And money. All the money. Is that a better bow than my bow? Okay. Ooh, that might be a nice cape. Fruit and coin. Good stuff.
Good day, stranger.
By the flames, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did Pasha send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, make sure to drop by the Black Hound. I'll let her know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. Yay! Fruit! All the fruit. And veggies! And what's this? Ooh, what's this? Rod. I'm gonna assume that's good for mages, so Aloth, you might want this. Rice, meat, chicken, poultry. Agate, that's a stone, and coin. Anything else? The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. How pleasant! No, that's everything.
Sure.
Is there anywhere else on this map I haven't been? The bear. But I don't think I'm strong enough to take on the bear. I mean, I could try. But I won't. Because I think this, the guy by the tree, Edda, I've seen screenshots of this game, and I know that he's a companion. So I'm gonna wait until I get him, and then come back for the bear. Yes. It takes 8 hours from this forest into town. That's insane. And now it's dark and rainy and unpleasant. And I'm gonna go back to the inn first. There's probably a reward. I like rewards. I like to get shit for doing shit. Let's go. Pasha.
Gods keep you.
Hello and welcome to the... Oh, it's you! Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. Can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. So, what would you like? Oh well, you know, I might just take a room. You're always welcome. Oh, I gained stuff for doing the stuff. Okay. The cheap room or the nice room? I might get... I might not get a room now. I might get the nice room. I might need it later. Oh, leveling up. You just know I'm gonna just do it like... I need a bit of lore. I've been lacking a bit in the lore department. And mechanics. Swift aim. What does it do? The ranger gets into a speedy and fluid offensive rhythm, reducing accuracy but increasing fire rate and reload time with ranged weapon and attack rate with melee weapons. Predator sense heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. Sounds good. That does sound good. Vicious aim. By lowering attack and reload rate, the ranger is able to take more careful aim, giving them increased accuracy and damage. I don't know, we're very slow to begin with. And what's this? Marked prey. Designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. No. I'm gonna go with the predator sense thing. Next. Alright. Done. And ammo. Ooh, he's got a lot of lore. I could have saved myself the lore bit. Oh well, won't do. Athletics? Oh yeah, why not? Oh no. Oh dear. Infused with vital essence. Infuse the caster with vitality, giving them a temporary increase to maximum endurance and health. But doesn't actually restore health. Oh, okay, I can pick from 1 and 2. Okay. Ooh, Ray of Fire and Rolling Flame. Creates a rebounding ball of fire inflicting burn damage upon anyone in its path. And Ray of Fire creates a scorching ray of flames between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to the target and anyone caught in the ray. I'm gonna start with that one. Very cheerful. And it's over. Oh, and let's go with this infused with vital essence thing. Why not? Okay. Cool stuff, bro. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm gonna call it a day for this video. And I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and maybe a comment. Also, if you think I missed something very important in this part, let me know. See you guys next time.